In today's video, I'm going to talk about how you can not only achieve, but completely surpass your trading goals in 2024. As someone who managed to become profitable very quickly, I think I'm very qualified to speak on this topic. I'm going to tell you what's actually possible within 1 year of trading, and the right things you can do and the steps you can do to make it reality. So as it says on the first slide, this video will allow you to progress more than 99% of traders in the next year. Now, if you're watching this video, consider yourself lucky, because most traders out there, most people watching all these YouTube videos are just doing the same thing for years straight. They're stuck in the same loop, making the same mistakes, and they're not really getting anywhere with trading. All they're aiming for is a lucky payout. They hope that they'll get funded randomly, and they hope that they'll get payouts from it. But even if that does happen, what difference does it make to your life? The goal is to be able to have consistent profitability and getting payouts every single month. So by the end of this year, 2024, you can have a full year worth of trading stats in your trading journal to show exactly how your strategy works, what days it works best on, what time it works best, every single stat you could need to become an extremely good profitable trader, because there's levels to the game. There's making a few percent a month, and then there's maxing out the potential of your strategy. If you want to be able to max out your strategy by the end of next year, you need to follow the steps in this video. You'll have a whole year knowing you didn't waste your time repeating the same mistakes everyone makes, had prop firm payouts and beginning profitability. So what I mean by that is, you get payouts every so often, however you're not completely consistent with it, but you do have an edge and you are making positive returns. So what should you actually work on in order to achieve this? The first thing is you're going to want to achieve and carry out a basic edge. Now everyone knows this. How do you actually do it? So to start off with, you might even have to scale back from things you're doing at the moment, but in order to actually be able to see and understand it, maximum of 1 trade per day. There's no reason to have 2 trades per day, and I'll explain why right here. When you have 2 trades per day as your max, after you've had 1 winning trade, you're normally always fine with it. You never take the second trade. But after you've had 1 losing trade, suddenly, it's max 2 trades per day and you're not happy with 1. It's not that you actually need to do it, it's just that you're not happy with losing and you're not comfortable with it. This is not a good thing, and in order to be consistent, I don't agree that you should just be having 1 extra trade just because you lost until you're very far into trading and you're 100% certain with it. Because at the beginning, what you'll find is you have 1 losing trade, and somehow every single day your first trade is a loss, you always manage to find a second trade in the markets. This is of course because, although it might be subconsciously, you're forcing a trade setup that's not actually there, or one that's not high quality, in order to have the second trade that you're allowed to have, but actually just forced to not have a losing day. Second step is having max 2 pairs, preferably 1. In order to achieve this. Now, 2 pairs is more for if you have a lot more experience with technicals. 1 pair, you need to master 1 pair, know exactly how it moves, exactly how it goes. The only reason that I say maybe 2 is because with just 1 pair, you can get a few days where you have no trades. Now, this is also a good thing. You should be able to handle not having trades. If I go back 7 months ago, I wouldn't even be able to handle not having a trade, and I'd just force one for no reason. Having no trade days is better than having losing days. Not having any setup show up is also a position in the markets. Max 1 pair, you can master it, be in tune with the markets, understand what's happening, and most of all, completely understand your edge in the markets, because trading 1 pair, you're going to remember every single day and week that happened in the past, and you're going to understand what's actually possible with your edge, rather than just having random setups between different charts and not really understanding exactly what's going on in the markets. I've just changed this next one to max 1 to 2 quickly small prop firm challenges per month. Now the reason I say this amount is because if you have no limit on the amount, it's easy to not take them very serious. Small is there specifically. If you're buying the ones that are too expensive, you have so much pressure and there's not even any point in trading it, because your psychology is just breaking down from having these massive numbers and it's not realistic trading. Now max 1 to 2, this is because most people, as soon as they get into a bit of drawdown, they're just going to reset and move on to the next challenge. They're not taking it very seriously. Now, it's very easy to blow so much money on prop firms because that's exactly the way they're set up. Prop firms have turned into a bit of a joke within the last year or so, or maybe longer. I didn't trade before that. But who should prop firms actually be for? They're only for traders who are actually profitable and need to access more capital and have the chance to do that. The fact that they've become now marketed for every single trader is just hoping to luckily get a payout when they're not even profitable. What is even the point? A prop firm is there for a profitable trader to get access to more capital to trade with. Now, it's just become hopeful. It's just everyone hopes to get lucky on it. there's no proper trading and it's become a mess. So until you actually have proof that you are consistent, then you can move on to bigger challenges, and you can maybe even use the payouts from smaller ones to fund the bigger challenges. Another reason for this is that I'm a firm believer of how comfortable you are has a massive effect on your trading. What I mean by this is, if you're just buying a big challenge, spending all the money you have on it, your balance is going down close to zero, and then you're getting paid next month and repeating the same thing, you're trading in an extremely nervous state. Now I know there's a lot of people who actually do this, and they're taking massive challenges because the potential's there. If they do get a lucky payout, let's say 5% on 100k, they make 5k. The potential's there, but it's not going to be consistent. They're going to make it once and then lose the account and just be back repeating the same loop again and again. With this small prop firm challenges per month, if you're spending a small amount on them and you're building up money in the background, you're not going to have bad psychology trading this. You're not going to be nervous in trades, etc. So that's just another reason why it's important that you're taking ones that, let's say, you can afford 5 times over once a month. So you're still building up every single month, and this will have a massive effect on how confidently you can trade on the account. So after 1 year of doing this, what can you expect? You can be confident you can make a living from trading. You won't have lost thousands hoping to get a payout. Now if you actually make money in the year and you only spent a small amount on trading, that's already better than 90% of traders. Most of them are just blowing all their money on trading with an extreme gambler's mindset. Now you'll be able to have moved out of the stage from how can I get profitable? Okay, I'm trading this strategy. How can I make money from it and make it work? And you'll move into the stage of, I have beginner profitability. I'm still making some mistakes, so I'm not making as much percent as I can. How can I become more profitable? What small refinements and tweaks can I make? Looking at my data, what does it show? How can I improve my edge? You'll move into this stage, and that's a very good stage to be in. And for this last point, if you find yourself accidentally in the priority of hoping to get a payout, or just randomly become consistent once you get funded, I know the mindset, yeah, once I get this funded account, I'll take it super serious, I'll stop over trading, I know I won't do it when I get to that funded stage. It's not true, of course you'll do it. The conscious mind that you're saying that in right now is not in control when you're doing these things. This is your conscious mind when you're in the market. Oh, please don't make the overtrading decision. And your subconscious mind just comes in and smashes it out of the way and does the bad habit anyway. You need to get your conscious stronger in the live markets than your subconscious so you can make the decisions. Having a 10k payout certificate is not a flex. It doesn't even mean you're a good trader. Having consistent profits and a year of data, this means you're a consistent and a good trader. If someone shows me a 1 year equity curve of consistent profits and they made £1,000 only, that's way better than the trader who randomly got a 16k payout in June and then just didn't do anything for the rest of the year and just kept taking challenges. This is not a game of just trying to make the most money at random times. If you want to be serious and have a living, then you need to move into this mature trader mindset of actually trying to become consistent, not trying to make random profits like I keep saying. And if you do this for a year straight, this is about January 15th maybe when this comes out, if you do this for a year straight, you're going to be in an extremely good place by the end of the year. Now think about this, all the stuff I've talked about in this video, if you're serious from the start, cannot even take you the whole year. This can be a lot quicker than 1 year, and by the end of the year you can be in that second stage of how can I become more profitable and improve my edge. Alright, so that's going to be it for this video. Drop some serious points. If you guys are interested, Discord link will be down below. You can join that. I give out my trades, and there's webinars and just advice that I always give out in there. That's going to be it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.